Good evening, everybody, and welcome to 7 Days to Die, Dead is Dead, Part 2, or redo, as the case may be. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Friday evening. Had a pretty good Friday myself. We have a blizzard going on here in Colorado, and it's cold, man. Cold as hell. All right, that's a good reason to go AFK, Claudvoy. I got my beer ready here, and a couple more in the fridge if we need them later. So, welcome everybody to another shot at this Dead is Dead thing. So let's see, what are we gonna do here? A couple minor changes from Tuesday night. First of all, I have created a soundbite, and if you guys who are mods or regulars want to try it out, it is where is it at here? Vote reset, all one word, exclamation point, vote underscore reset. And what that will do is that will remind me at midnight to reset the voting for the next day. Okay. No underscore, just vote reset. And let's see, we also need to reset the death counter too. So let me look at that real quick. Hey, old guy, it's time to reset the votes. All right, good. That works. All right, so the command for that is death. I thought it was death, but I guess it's death. Try that. I don't know why the hell that's not working. Oh, it's not working because I have to start it. It's not a normal command. It's like it's an extra, an add-on kind of thing. Okay, now let's see what it does. There we go. Okay. And remember to add a death when I die, if I die. The command for that is death space plus. Death space plus. All right, and then that adds one, and then death space minus. Of course, we'll set it back down to 0. Okay, cool. All right, so another thing we're going to do, I was talking with a couple of you after Tuesday's stream, and it was recommended, I think, by Claudvoy, but I'm not, it was either Claudvoy or Arcanus, I don't remember. But one of you guys mentioned that it would be a good idea for us to do the voting early, so that way people can't hold out and then, you know, vote at the last minute if it looks like I'm going to bite the dust. And I think that's a good idea. What we'll probably do there is we'll probably allow people to vote between midnight and 1 o'clock. But the thing is if some, you know, if new people join the stream, I want them to be able to vote too. So I don't know how we'll handle that. Let's just tell everybody that they have to vote right away and they can't vote at the last minute. If somebody does vote at the last minute, we will see that and they will be disqualified. Okay. So basically what the rule will be is when the votes reset, you have to place your vote immediately, within a few seconds anyway, and you can't hold out. That way, when new people join, they also have the opportunity to vote as well. Okay. Other than that, I think I think really everything's going to be the same as it was on Tuesday. I learned 2 valuable lessons on Tuesday's Dead is Dead stream. Both of which are things that I should have known better, but it's just the stakes are way so much higher when you play this way because you have one life, of course, and that is don't dick around with heat stroke in the desert, or for that matter, cold if we happen to be in a snow biome. I have to stay on top of that, be more cognizant of it, and do everything I can to deal with that. And the problem, you know, with the first death that we had is that, you know, I went off to actually I was actually heading to the water to cool off, but by that time it was too late, and I ran out of stamina, so I couldn't, you know, basically couldn't move, couldn't do any damage, and that's when the zombies killed me. And then of course the second death was because I did not secure an exit out of the POI that I was in. So when we go into POIs, the number one thing I have to make sure and do is I got to be able to get back out of there, back to my cheese tower as quickly as possible, and to make sure that the way out is clear. So 2 valuable lessons that we learned there, and hopefully I won't make those mistakes again as we go along here in this next attempt. Okay, so I was kind of hoping we'd get a couple more people joining up, but it doesn't look like we're going to have a huge crowd, at least for starts, and that's okay. I certainly appreciate all of you guys coming and hanging out with me. And so let's go ahead and get this party started. And like I said, as people join up later, they are able to vote too. Remember the voting, let's see, let's run that command. Well, actually, I suppose what we can do is we can just start the voting right now. So, or the betting rather is what it is. So we're going to reset that. We did reduce the buy-in at 10 old guy points. And let's see. No, wait a minute. Hold on. I got to change something. Okay, so the minimum bet is 10 old guy points. Max will still keep on 500. And remember that if I don't die and we reset at midnight, then you get all of your points back. But you will lose your points if I do die and you don't guess it right. Because this is betting. It's not just, you know, it is betting, okay? All right, so let's start that. Oh, wait a minute. I know what the problem is. I've got to load my template. Give me a sec here. Okay, that needs to be set back to 10, and I need to resave. Yeah, I need to resave this. I'll get this figured out here eventually. Okay, so that's the command for you guys to type. And just as a reminder, especially if you weren't with us on Tuesday night, you just like Claude Void just did, you type !bet space, then the number that you select is the ID number of the hour in which you think old guy's going to bite the dust, and that goes from 0 to 59. So Claude Boy Vet 1900, so he thinks I'm going to bite the dust at 7 p.m. And so if I die in between 7 p.m. and 7:59, then he wins. He wins that bet. He doubles his old guy points, and he gets entered into a drawing or a game giveaway at the end of the stream, and so that's how that works. Okay. If you happen to win the first time, and then we go into a round 2, in other words, I have to start a new world, you are welcome to vote, but you can't enter the drawing twice. So only one drawing per stream is the rule there. Okay. So go ahead, everybody, and place your bets sometime fairly quickly here. And we're going to go into 7 Days to Die, and our next seed is going to be DD3, Dead is Dead 3. And let's check our options here. Difficulty is on insane. Daylight length is 18. Zombies always run. Modded is, we set the 24-hour cycle to... I guess I set that down to 50 minutes. Let's try that on 40, because this is a very fast-paced, nomad style playthrough. Nighttime doesn't mean anything at all. The zombies run all the time anyway, so it's not like I have to scramble to get, inside at night. And, I'm just going to have to make sure that I'm giving myself more time to prepare for Horde Night. That's even assuming we can get to day 7. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I've got Blood Moon count set on maximum. As I indicated on Tuesday, we're going to try this again, assuming I get to day 7. And if we get frame issues, I might have to dumb this down, but we'll see how it does on 64 enemies. Tool belt only. And the reason I did this is because if I die due to an unqualified death, meaning a technical reason or a bug, I get to respawn and continue from that point. So those kind of deaths don't count. Deaths from zombie kills, animal kills, status effects, or me being stupid, those are the ones that do count, and those are the ones you guys are betting on. Okay? Day one starts at 7 o'clock. So yeah, very good point on that, Claude Voice. So yeah, for the very first day when we start, obviously you don't want to bet anything below 7, okay? And it's very, very unlikely I would die in the first hour because of the grace period, though it didn't really give me much of a grace period last time, as I recall. So keep that stuff in mind. Everything else is as it is. I do have airdrops turned off so that it's more old style 7 Days to Die where I have to find it. So that's off, and I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and jump in and get started, and we'll see how far Old Guy can get. I am playing the game nomad style, so I'm not going to be, you know, spending any long amount of time in any one place. So, you know, no big base builds or anything planned. We're basically just surviving. We're going to make use of POIs mostly. I probably won't do a whole lot of, you know, a whole lot in the way of building. Unless, you know, we get really lucky and we last a long time. And, you know, it actually starts to turn into a regular playthrough, you know, then I might, but we'll see. It probably, you know, again, it just doesn't really make sense to invest a whole lot of blood, sweat, and tears into massive builds when you know, when you die, it's all over, right? So it's better suited to do a nomad style with this type of playthrough. The final thing to know on Horde Night is that I have to be detectable by the Horde. I can't dig all the way down to bedrock or build a sky towers that's so high up that they can't detect me. And I also cannot use the mini bike on Horde Night as well. And I think that covers all the rules. So let's do this and see what happens and see how long I can last. I haven't made it to day 3 yet. So both times we died almost around the same time on the second day when we tried this on Tuesday. So we'll see if I can make it to day 3 this time around. That would be an accomplishment. Oh, all right. Thank God it's Friday, huh? The weeks go by fast, but then again, they don't. It seems like they go by fast when you're on the weekend. And then, of course, when you're in the middle of it, it's taking forever. It's just weird how us humans perceive time, or at least that's the way it seems to work for me. Let's hope we're near a forest and not in the middle of a desert or a snow biome, but close to a desert. Because aside, you know, the temperature aside and the lack of, or the sparse amount of wood, the desert's actually not a bad place to be. Okay, so we are in a forest. That's a good thing. I will, like before, get the opening quest done as quickly as possible so that I can get that stamina point, because I am going to need it. And we'll also be fast-tracking wood as soon as possible so I can start making spikes and have stuff to make the cheese tower. Okay, so let's craft our bedroll. And we'll keep hitting grass, keep hitting birds' nests, and looking for stones so we can start making an axe. And it looks like we probably have desert out that way. Yeah, we do. Okay, good. So we can go get yucca, and we can go get what's it called? Aloe from the desert to help us, you know, survive early on here. We'll set this thing down and then pick it back up, and we will basically scrap it because it's completely worthless to us. We'll also scrap this like we did before. Put that up there. Put that up there. Put this over here. Now we need to find 2 more stones so that we can make an axe. And while we're doing that, we'll continue to pick up grass so that we have it for the clothes that we have to make. Craft our stone axe. Let's favorite the axe as well. I kid you not, man. They should be calling this game 7 Days to Stutter. So much stuttering going on in this game. Okay, let's make our clothes. Put this down here. And we need gloves. We need a hat. We need pants. We need a shirt. We need shoes. We'll wear this stuff for now. Let's get a supply of stone going here. So once we get it, like before, once we get a decent supply of wood, thought I heard something. So that we have spikes. We want to have about 20 spikes or so on our toolbar at all times, ideally. And enough wood to make cheese towers and so forth. Then we'll start looking for a POI. That's kind of the progression that I've been doing in the game. And it seems to work okay as long as I don't, like I said, do something stupid. Thank you, Kara, very much for the host. I greatly appreciate that. And welcome, guys, to 7 Days to Die. Dead is Dead. And thank you for the host, too. Appreciate that so much. You guys are coming to see if old guy can keep from getting eaten. Because it... And you too, Firecracker. Thank you, dear, for the host. Really appreciate that. And welcome, everybody, to 7 Days to Die. Dead is Dead. So, and for the host, thank you. It's funny that that Twitch does that. You know, whenever you raid somebody, it does the raid alert and then the host. I'm not really sure why, because the raid is the host. But anyway, I guess we get to fire off our cool alerts, so nothing wrong with that, right? So here's the deal, people. Those of you who just joined, if you're planning on hanging around for a while, I am playing Dead is Dead tonight. I'm playing Nomad style on insane difficulty. The zombies run all of the time. And the deal is, how long can old guy last? Okay? We did this on Tuesday night. We had a hell of a fun time doing it. And I managed to get to day 2 on 2 playthroughs throughout that stream. And both times I basically died because I did stupid stuff. And we're not going to do that same stupid stuff again if we can help it. But the deal is that you guys can bet on how long, or rather you bet on the hour each day in which you think I'm going to die, okay? And if you get that bet correct, then you double your old guy points. It's a minimum of 10 old guy points to enter a maximum of 500. You'll double your points, and you'll be entered into a drawing for a free game key giveaway at the end of the stream. If you get that bet right. And of course, if you don't call it right and I die, then you lose however many old guy points you know you bought in with. Okay. So if you're interested in hanging out and trying that, we do ask you to bet as soon as possible, so people aren't kind of holding out until I get in trouble and then placing their bet within that hour. I know you guys would never do that, but some people might, you know. So that's kind of the rule that we're following here. And to do that, you can, looks like Claude Voy put in how to do that. So thanks, Claude Voy, for that. Appreciate that. Basically, you type !bet space, and then the number in which you think I'm going to bite the dust. So if you put in 16, then that means 1600 hours. And then another space, and then you bet the amount of old guy points that you want to bet. It has to be a minimum of 10 old guy points. And if you are a guest for the very first time in my channel, we can grant you some old guy points to get that done. So just let me or one of my mods know. Okay, so I am just working on getting the beginning quest done so I can get that first Sexual Tyrannosaurus point for the stamina. And then we're going to chop wood for a while so we can get some spikes made up and make up the cheese tower, which you will see what that is in a little bit. It's a very, very important tool for keeping you alive in the very early Insane Always Run game. That and spikes. Those are the two things that are your saving grace when you play the game on these settings. And even more so if you only have one life to live. And no, this is not a soap opera. This is the apocalypse. All right, what do we need to do? We need to craft a bow. We've got our club, so we'll put that there. Whoop. And we're going to also need some arrows. How many of these can we make right now? 43. Let's make 20 to start with. And then we'll make more as we get more resources. Let's load this sucker up. Beautiful. Okay, and now we get to do the wood frames. We're almost done with this quest. So I can get the first point, stamina point. We're going to need it. So we want to make wood frames. How many can I make right now? I can make 25. Let's make 15 for now. We don't need that. Don't care about that. This, we can't sell lead, huh? I'm not even going to save lead right now. It's just, at this point in the game, particularly with the nomad style that we're playing, it's just not really going to be that useful to us, I don't think. Okay, so, frames. We'll set these down. Pick up the stone, because it's good to have as many stones as possible in the early game. Okay, that takes care of that part of the quest, and now it's going to want me to make a campfire. So let's do that, and while that's cooking up, we'll cut this back down and get the wood back. Ah, good, we got some bets coming in. Awesome. So Kara thinks I'm going to die at 11 o'clock. Torfy thinks I'm going to die at... Well, Torf, go ahead and redo your vote, because this is day one and we didn't start till 7 o'clock. In fact, that's the other thing. I don't know if I told this to you guys or not, but we reset the votes every day at midnight, okay? We reset the votes every day, and we do that for a couple of reasons. One, because chatbot's betting system can't really support, like, several days worth of 24 hours per day kind of thing, but also it keeps things more interesting and gives you guys more of a chance to try again from one day to the next. So it helps you guys too in terms of the interaction. So for day one here, because we started at 7 in the morning, obviously you don't want to bet any earlier than that, or any earlier than whatever time it happens to be right now, okay? And then when we reset the betting at midnight, then of course you can start whenever you want to at that point. Okay, we made our campfire. We need to set it down, and that should complete our quests. Scrap this, we'll make a new axe. And we should now have the ability to get our first point, skill point, and of course, again, like I said, we're going to do Sexual Tyrannosaurus. Very good. Stamina is hugely important in the early game. It is no matter, even if you're playing normal 7 Days to Die, but even more so when you're playing on Always Run. Okay, now the next goal that we have, and let's go ahead and we will mark the trader, and we'll kind of sort of work our way in that direction, which is that way. We're going to kind of stop off at the desert too, so we can get some aloe and some yucca, and we're going to start making spikes like there's no tomorrow, okay? We're going to make spikes like it's the end of the world. Oh, wait a minute. It is the end of the world. I say that all the time. You know, I've got all my sayings, right, that I just learned as I grew up. And one of them is, you know, if you're in a situation where it's not that bad, you say, oh, it's not the end of the world. Well, I say that all the time in 7 Days to Die, and then it's like, well, wait a minute. Yeah, it is the end of the world at this game. So, hope you guys are all having a wonderful evening. I really appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me tonight. Thank you again, Kara and Furker, for the raids. Really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. By the way, Kara and Furker have started their own YouTube channel. I actually popped over there and started watching one of their videos. I didn't have time to watch the whole thing, but I did give them a sub and a thumbs up. So if you guys are interested, check them out. What they are doing is they're doing kind of a Mystery Science Theater 3000 with XP Crafted's early YouTube videos. And I think that's a really cool idea. So if you guys have not already done so, go check them out. Give them some love on YouTube. And see what they're doing over there. Claudvoy or Arcanus, will one of you guys permit either Kara or Firecracker for a moment so that they can post the link to their YouTube? If you would do that. And also give them a shout out for me too, if you would please, for their Twitch channels. Oh, Claudvoy already linked their YouTube. Awesome. Cool. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get some spikes going here. Because these things are going to save our life. Absolutely going to save our life. And while we're at a pause, let's scrap that and make another axe too. Okay, we'll just wait for that. And in the meanwhile, we'll collect a few more items. Let's start working our way towards... Oh shit. Oh shit. Already. And I don't even have my spikes out. Edgar, go away. Not ready for you yet. Oh crap, we got a direwolf over there too. This is not good. Not good. Leave me alone. Okay, what we're gonna do... shit, we got Z's all over now. They just spawned in. Grace period is over. We might have to just... try and thump him. Unfortunately, too, Edgar is a pain in the ass to kill because he's so tough. And he's dodging my club. Well, his head is dodging my club. See, I don't want to run too far away from him or I'm just going to run into another Z, so... And I don't want to take the time to open my inventory to put a spike on it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How come you're so tough, man? You're half rotten. You should be just falling over. Such a pain in the ass. Okay, let's run up here. Ah, shit. Okay. See, now I've got another problem. I don't have any stamina left. This is not good. Somebody play not good. Not good. Whoa, he's gonna hit me. Shit! Not good. I'm dead. Oh. All right. What hour did I just die? Did anybody win that? Frickin' Edgar,
oh,
man.
crap. Not good. Not good at all.
Yeah, not good. Oh, man. I didn't last very long at all there. Too much talking and not enough paying attention. Oh, shit. Okay. What hour did I bite the dust? Anybody notice? It'll tell us when we spawn back in. Oh, crap, and it spawned us in a burn zone, no less. All right, it's 1,600 hours, okay? This game is over. Goodbye, cruel world. This game is over. All right, so I'm going to stop the bets. And 1,600 hours was the magic number. We're going to set that as the winner. And what does that do? Nobody chose 1,600 hours. Oh, man, that's too bad. Okay. That's too bad. But that's how it works, guys. That's how it works. So what we're going to do is we're going to reset the bets. You guys should get all of your points refunded. No, wait a minute. No, sorry, I take the back. You lost all your points because you did not guess it correctly. My mistake. We're going to restart the bets right now. Okay. And then we're going to go into here to new game. We're going to set this to DD4, Dead is Dead 4 seed, because every time I die, I have to reset the seed, so I'm not familiar with the world, you know, that we're in. And the rest of this stays the same. Here we go. Okay. Well, that was short-lived. I was too busy jabbering and not paying attention, and that's what'll kill you. It's not the zombies that kills you in this game, it's your own stupidity. Oh, man. That's fun, though. Yeah, remember, don't bet lower than 7 because the game starts at 7 o'clock in the morning. So don't bet any lower than that. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna have to pay a little more attention, a little less talk. I'll still talk to you guys, but as you can understand, I hope it's very important for old guy to concentrate a little more when doing this because it can get bad. It can get bad. Now, what I should have done, okay, here was my mistake this time, you guys. I should have put a couple of spikes on my tool belt as soon as they were made, right? That's what I should have done, because if I would have had a couple spikes, I could have, you know, plopped those down in front of Edgar and, you know, taken his legs out, if not killed him completely, and then we would have been fine. But I didn't do that. So we are a little bit wiser than we were when we started this playthrough 10, 15 minutes ago, however long it was. So now what are the 3 things that old guy is not going to do this time around? The first thing is I'm not going to not pay attention to heat stroke. I'm not going to go into a POI without first making sure I can get the hell back out of there as quick as possible and not get stuck. And we're going to put spikes on our tool bar as soon as possible. Oh shit. We spawned into a desert. This is not good. Not good. But we have a forest over there and a POI nearby. Okay, so this may not be quite so bad. Okay, you know the drill. We got to get that stamina point back. I'm going to just move really quick, guys, and get that done as fast as possible. So hopefully we'll have a little bit more time before the Z spawn in to get some wood and some spikes and all that built up. Okay? So I'm really gonna concentrate here. And we're gonna pick up yucca and aloe while we're here. Okay, bedroll is done. Place that down. Pick it up. And scrap it. No, not equip it, scrap it. There's no reason to put a bedroll down because when we die, game over anyways, right? So no point doing that. Okay, so we need 4 stone. Let's also scrap this. We'll put this back up here. We'll put that there. And that can go in there, and we'll put this over here. I have a specific arrangement that I always use in 7 Days to Die, and if I don't have that arrangement, I'm going to be all out of sorts here. Okay, we need to find 4 stones. It's very easy to find stoners in Colorado. That's where I live. But it's not stoners we need to find, it's stones that we need to find. If you're wondering, too, why I'm wearing my toque, it's because we have a blizzard here today. Frickin' cold, the wind's blowing, it's snowing, and it was like 80 degrees 2 days ago. It's crazy weather, man, crazy weather. Oh my god, I thought I just saw a Z over there. Okay, we need stones. Gotta find stones. Let's get that out of our hands so we don't accidentally drink it prematurely. Okay, let's see. Looking for stones. There's not a whole lot of stones in the desert. There are some on the road, though. Okay, good. That works. We can do that. One more, and then we can make our axe. Let's check in here. And again, we're playing 7 Days to Stutter. as usual. Okay. Let's make the axe. Now, somebody suggested, I think it was, I don't remember who it was, old guy moment and all that. Somebody suggested in Discord, though, oh, it was Varg, actually. It was Varg. He was talking about, you know, doing this multiplayer. And so I said, well, we couldn't do it multiplayer with the way it's currently set up, because this is just a single-player game, but I said I would think about it, how we might be able to do that. And so I thought about it, and the way this could work multiplayer is that instead of betting on the hour in which I die, instead you guys could bet on who lasts the longest, right? And otherwise the rest of it would pretty much be the same. So if I had, you know, 4 other people playing with me, let's say, we all start at the same time. Of course, we'd have to play on a server, so I'd have to set my server up to do this. But we all start at the same time, right? And then you guys bet on who you think will last the longest. And then anybody that gets that right, of course, wins the bet and enters the drawing. So that might be fun. If you guys are interested in participating, let me know in Discord, and maybe we can set that up. Bring more people in and have some more fun with it. Okay, let's get our clothes made. Keep working on this quest here. See, I'm starting to talk again and not paying attention. It's going to get me killed. It's going to get me killed, man. I don't think I ever equipped all my clothes either when Edgar took me out. But Edgar's a pain in the ass because he's very hard to kill, and he hits really hard too. You don't want to tangle with Edgar in the early game. The only good thing about Edgar is he's relatively slow, so you can get away from him if you don't run out of stamina like I did, you know? Okay, how much wood do we have? We have 91 wood. Let's get spikes going right now. Well, hold on. We gotta wear these. Let's do the club and the bow first, and then we'll do the spikes. Okay, so we'll do a wooden club for the quest and an iron club to actually use. We'll scrap that. And now it wants us to do the bow. Let's do that. And some arrows. Whoops. Good. Now let's get spikes going. Ball goes there, club goes there. Don't care about that. Completely worthless to us. Let's put these down here for emergency stamina if we need it. And now we're doing the wood frame thing. So let's grab some more wood. And I need to keep my eyes open a little bit longer for Zeds. I don't want to go over to the POI yet because I assume that would probably spawn in sleepers. I don't think the grace period prevents sleepers from spawning in right away. Okay, we got spikes on our toolbar. I feel just a tiny bit more relaxed now. Just a tiny bit. That's a fairly large set of mountains over there. Too bad they're all in the desert. Arcanus, what's going on with the syntax thing? Edgar, is someone needing a hug? All right, I tell you what, Widow. Why don't you come and play this with me, and you can hug Edgar for everybody, okay? And by the way, welcome, Black Widow. It's good to see you, man. Okay, let's just finish out this one stone here. Well, actually, you know what? Let's not, because our axe is hosed. Anyway. All right. Now let's do the frames. We'll get this quest thing finished and out of the way. Need 3 of those. Meanwhile, we'll get a few more rocks so we can make some more arrows. We'll make some more arrows of Kara. Arrows for Kara. I like that name. Arrows of Kara. That's a cute name. What the hell? Why did you guys let me do this? Black Widow, that's your fault. I'm not sure how, but it just is. I just feel it. I just feel it in my bones that it's your fault that I made iron frames instead of wood frames. So we're going to blame it on you. I hope you're okay with that. Knowing you, you probably are. Oh, man. Old guy moment. Set these down. You know, the thing that really sucked, too, about my second death on Tuesday night is we had just found a working forge, too. Such a bummer. Okay, that's taken care of. Make a campfire as soon as it tells us to. You know the drill. We'll take this back down, reclaim the wood, and get a couple more points in construction skills while we're at it. Let's set this down. Yep. In fact, let's do that right now in case Edgar shows up again so we have a little more stamina. Okay, got the stupid quest out of the way. Now we can focus on getting a good supply of wood. Remember, the goal now is to have 20 spikes on our toolbar. No more, no less. Well, more is fine, just no less. Then we're going to set up a cheese tower next to the POI down there. And then we will actually loot. Oh, that could actually have a forge in it. It's one of those POIs. Okay, I need to start being careful because we could be getting Z's here now. The trader, let's mark him just like before. This is all deja vu. Okay. The name of the game now, people, is wood and caution. Okay, those are your words for today. Wood and caution. If we were in Firecracker's classroom right now, she'd be writing that up on the whiteboard. Wood and caution. The commands aren't working probably because you don't have permission. Which commands are not working? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I will look at that and we'll get it fixed. Sorry about that. It's just not working for Arcanus? Or is it not working for all of you guys? And which commands specifically are we talking about? Let's get 3 more pieces of wood and then we can make more spikes, because it takes 20 pieces of wood to make 1 thing of spikes. We're doing a little better this time just because I got through the quest a little faster, but the Zeeks are going to spawn in any minute now. So when they do, we're going to work our way down to the road and get our tower set up. In fact, let's do that right now. Uh-oh. Did I just hear a Z? I hear a Z. I don't see one, but I hear one. Okay. Are you sure you're using the right syntax? And does somebody need points too, by the way, Arcanus? Okay, let's do this. Let's go. Okay. Well, here, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Game is paused because it is single player, so that way I can take a break here. The points command. Look at that up real quick. You know how these damn commands are. You have to be get the syntax right, okay? So if you want to add points, you do exclamation point to points, space, add, space, plus, and then either the name of the person, in this case Torfy, and then let's give Torf 100 points. And that's how you do it, okay? So maybe you just didn't have the, you know, the spaces in the right place or something like that. That's possibly it. Let me double check that command and make sure that it is set. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something, you guys. Points is a system command. It's not one of my custom commands. So maybe it doesn't allow mods to do that. Now that I think about it. That must be it. Maybe it just doesn't allow mods to run that command because it's a system command. That would be my guess. Look at one other thing here. Yeah, that's probably it. Claudvoy or... Okay, so Claudvoy, you are confirming that. All right, yeah, that's what it is. So I'll just have to do that. No big deal, though. We can pause the game as needed to give people points. Okay, cool. All right, let's do this. Let's keep moving here. We've got 7 spikes on the toolbar. How about a shotgun? That's not a shotgun. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Okay. Whew. I was detected by a crawler. Coach. The Z's are here. The Z's are here. Okay. I only have 8 arrows. So, I think what we'll do is we'll leave him be for now. I want to get up here where we have a little more, where it's a tiny bit more level. And let's make some wood frames. I have a very sensitive mechanical keyboard and I'm typing at an angle. So that's why I keep fat fingering everything. Okay, so we're going to build our cheese tower here. I think it's just the crawler that detected us. Okay. 3 ladders. Oh, he turned right at the last second. Wasn't my aim, it was him. Now that went right through his body. You guys saw that. Okay, that one went over his shoulder. There we go. 3 arrows left. No, no, don't turn the other way. Come straight towards me. I do not want to try and club him because he could break my leg. That one went kind of through or over his shoulder. Okay, I cannot shoot a bow to save my life. And I might need to. That's not good. let's just kind of forget about him for the moment. We got to get this thing done. Got a zombie over there we got to be careful of. Okay, how are we doing on wood? We have 18 pieces of wood left. I'd like to get the lower section reinforced, at least. See, that's the thing, man. You gotta... It's really hard this early in the game to get everything you need to be prepared by the time the Z's come in. Let's hit a couple of these guys and keep an eye out for walking zombies. They are all over the place. Okay, we have 39 feathers. We've got plenty of stone. Just need to get a little more wood. But see, we got Z's over there. Can I come up this way without getting detected by anything that's going to run? Okay. We just need more wood. That's all there is for it. Nothing for it. More wood. Okay, so we'll make a batch of arrows, and then we need to keep working on spikes as well. Ooh, this is tense. This is tense. I mean, if I was just playing normal 7 Days to Die, right? Even normal insane 7 Days to Die, I would be way less careful than I am right now, but obviously I have to be really careful. Arcanus, how come you're face desking? What did I do? Oh man, this is nerve-wracking, people. Nerve-wracking. Let's go back down and finish out our tower. It's 1800 too, by the way. Grab a couple more of those. Food and water's at 75%. Oh. That's Farmer Brown. We do not want to mess with him. He's fast. Well, I don't think he's really fast, but he's very tough. It's hard to kill. What happened to our ladders? Did I not make ladders? I must not have made ladders. Glad I'm noticing that now instead of with Farmer Brown chasing me. Oh wait, I did make ladders. I didn't place the ladders. Can't take me anywhere. I tell you what. All right, let's make an X. Let's scrap this. Well, no, let's not scrap that right now. Especially if that building there has a forge. Then we can make some iron tools fairly quickly. Okay, so this is as upgraded as it's going to get. Now we need wood or more spikes. And so that's what we're going to do. Now, if we go down here, I want to make sure there are any Z's right nearby. There's one over that way. Just want to make sure I can get back up this bank. Should be able to. Yeah, okay. So let's head down this direction. And we will will work our way closer to the POI, but not until we have our 20 spikes, our requisite 20 spikes. Should probably stay crouched. That would be a good idea. Granny Tyranny. Shoto wins. Yay, Shoto. Torfy already has 100 points, doesn't he? I added those earlier. If you guys have not bet yet, make sure you do so right away. No bet, no holding out on the bets until old guy gets in trouble. That's not allowed. That'll disqualify you. Okay, let's get some more spikes going. 3 more spikes after this batch, and then we'll be at our 20. Then we can start working on getting into that POI and seeing if it has a working forge. If it does, we'll kind of hang out in this area for a while. If it doesn't, we'll just move on and see if we can find a town. It's right between me and the cheese tower. But if he gets in our way, we're going to thump him in the head. All right. Can old guy make it to day 3 in this playthrough? We will see. We will see. We needed 3 more of these to get 20. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Guess I'll hold on to the lead for now. Excellent. We have 20 spikes. Woohoo! We're moving up in the world, people. We're moving up in the world. Let's get a little more wood here. All right. So before we go in there, I just want to make sure. Okay, there's a path there, but our cheese tower is right there. It might not be a bad idea for me to bookmark this too. So if I'm like in panic mode, I can just look at my compass and run in the right direction. Because, you know, panic mode, that happens a lot. Okay. I will also try and remember here in just a little bit, guys, to turn the gamma up on OBS for you guys so you can see what's going on. I do not turn it up for myself. I play in the dark until I get a light source because that's the legit way to do it. You know what's worse too is hearing the zombies and not seeing them. You know they're there, but you don't know where they are. I don't like that. Makes me a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I am Demon. How you doing, bud? Nah, you know, hang out whenever you can. Hang out whenever you can. I'm glad to have you anytime. Okay, it is night time, and we don't give a shit. Doesn't matter. Except for that we can't see very well. Which is a thing. Seeing is kind of important. That's a sound that I've heard a million times, but it's never been more scary than right about now. Because I don't know where to do. Oh, shit, we got a buzzard, too. See, now, buzzards could really give us a bad time on the cheese tower. Oh, man, this is not good, you guys. Thanks for the host, Demon. Appreciate it, buddy. I'm going to pause the game for a second, people, and I'm going to go into OBS here. But you guys see how dark it is for me right now. I'm not changing that in the game for me. I'm only changing this for you, so you guys can see kind of, you know, what's going on. It's still dark as hell to me. And then we'll set that back down tomorrow morning. You know, so it's not all washed out for you. Okay. Shit. Oh, man. Why do I get myself into these things? This is a really bad time to be trying to do this because I can't see anything. I don't have a light. I've got my torch, but I don't really want to use it. But there's a Z like right over there somewhere. Here. All right. Here we go. Oh, I thought glass was going to shatter. Oh, there it goes. Now I know that they actually can't hear that, but they should be able to. So it still makes me cringe. Jeez. See, now this area that I'm looking into, guys, I can barely see that. You guys can probably see it fine, but I can't see it. So I don't know if there's a Z over there or not. I don't think there is. Does this work? It does! Hallelujah! Okay, we got a working forge. Now, what am I supposed to be doing, Claude before I do anything else? I'm supposed to be making sure I can get the hell out of here if worse comes to worse, right? So let's not get excited about our working forge yet. Let's make sure we have plenty of ways to get the hell out of this building until we can actually secure the building. Since we probably are gonna hang out here for a little bit since we have that forge. All right, so we have two ways we can get out of here now if we have to make a quick exit. And I don't think there's anything on the bottom floor here as far as I can tell. Let's get rid of this furniture. There's not a zombie right there, is there? No, okay. How about a mini bike book? A knife book. I'll take that. That doesn't suck. That does not suck. Okay, let's also clear...
Hey, old guy, it's time to reset the votes.
Awesome. Okay, I am pausing the game. That worked good because I completely would have spaced that off. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into here. I'm going to reset the votes. Everybody should have their points refunded. Okay, and then we're going to start over. So you should have gotten your points back. And now place your bets. We are doing a full day now, so if you want to, you can, of course, bet before 7 o'clock in the morning. Place your bets now. Do not wait to place them right away if you're planning on betting. And see if you can guess the hour in which Old Guy will succumb on day 2, if Old Guy succumbs on day 2. I'm going to do my very best not to let that happen, but so far, my track record is not that good. What I'm doing right now is I'm just making sure that if I have to get out of here in a hurry, I have multiple avenues of escape. Because what killed me on Tuesday during the second playthrough is I got stuck trying to get out of here. And that's not going to happen this time. Okay, so before we do anything else, let's loot. Okay, food. I'll take it. How about beer? Okay, no, but glass is good. Or jar, rather. More jars. Okay, we'll take that. A can. Nothing in those cupboards. But we are getting scavenging points by opening everything, which later on will go towards Quality Joe. Good, there's some full water. I will definitely take that. Can paint be sold? It cannot. Worthless. Scooch around this way. More jars. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Let's open this up too. We're going to secure this building, but I'm going to secure it on the top floor, not the bottom floor. And it's actually a good idea to, when you do that, to open the bottom floor up, so if you get a wandering horde, they can just kind of go right on through. But we'll just keep those openings for now. Now, the last time I opened this door, there was a Zeke right inside. I'm trying to see if I can look through the cracks to see if there's one in there. Because there's a toilet in there, and there's a chance we could find a pistol in it. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's load this thing up. So if there is one, if it's still sleeping, we can get a stealth shot on it. Oh shit, that's scary because I cannot see in there, you guys. That's pitch black to me. Oh man, I'm going to assume there's nothing in there. Because if there was, we probably would have seen it, or it would have already tried to be eating me. Okay, come on, pistol. It gives me shit instead of pistol. What the hell? I'm going to say that Dookie is probably not all that useful to me. However, that vitamin is going to be very useful. Let's get rid of that. Let's scrap this. All right, so far so good. So here's the thing. How are we doing on food and water? How are we doing on food and water? Oh, we're doing good. Okay, we're doing good. It's because the days are shorter. What I think I want to do is... Okay, Z just hit a cactus and took her legs out. We're going to go up here and see what's up here. If the top floor is clear, then we're going to bust out these stairs. It is so dark up here, you guys. Cannot see what the hell's going on. Okay. Is it actually possible? There are no sleepers in here? Is there anything over there? All I see is black. As if you guys could tell me. We have a crate of some sort. Anything around the side of the bed here? You know, this game just became a horror game for me again. Instead of just a survival game. I'm scared. Holy shit. Okay. I think we're clear. I think we're clear. Let's see what's in this box. Be really quiet. It's a damn sink. Yeah, okay, whatever. All right, well, here's what we need to do then. Let's check the porch. I think that's clear. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back down here. Almost morning. That's a good thing. We're going to take these stairs out. And secure this place. And we're going to hang out here for a while until we can get some iron stuff going. And go from there and see how we'll do. Can I do points? I have no points available. Okay, so we'll just keep trucking then. Ah, it's morning. That was a scary night. Fortunately, it was a fast night, but still, holy crap, that was scary. Okay, let's just, what do we want to do here? Let's put some ladders in. Get this stuff out of the way so I don't get hung up on it. Okay, so that should secure this section for us. We will make it more secure later, but right now this will suffice. The only thing that could give us trouble is a spider, but I don't think we're going to get spiders anytime soon. God, I hope not. Okay. That would be scary. But this is going to be a bit of a problem here. So, we have a couple of options. We could just try and board this up. But, the Z's... Yeah, here's what we're going to do. This is the easiest way for me to do this with the wussy skills and wussy tools that I have. So what we're going to do is we're going to, let's board this up. I don't want to use my iron on it. And we'll do another, barricade here as well. Okay, let's fix this. Maybe later what I'll do is I'll actually open up the floor here and put some bars down. Have an open pit kind of concept. Okay, so that's done. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to make ourselves a stone shovel. Well, let's do that now. And we're going to dig a little pit around the stairs outside, so that way if, you know, so zombies can't get on the stairs, they'll just fall into the pit. I don't know if I want to start this yet. Let's hold off on that a little longer. Where in the hell? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm not going back in the house because I really don't have a good way to kill them in there. we can kill them better from the cheese tower. Now, I will eventually, but I'm just not ready for that yet. Where'd she go? And also, what kind of she is she? She's a cheerleader, stripper. That's not good. They are super fast, super fast. Just keep grabbing resources here. Where'd you go? I thought that cactus was the zombie for a minute there. Did you go barreling off the side that way? I'm thinking probably so. Okay. We'll stay crouched so we get the eyeball if anybody shows up. But what we're going to do is we're going to dig a pit here. And fortunately for us, we're digging in sandstone. So it'll go quicker. We'll get some mining points while we're at it. And some sand that we can turn into glass in the forge. So see, it's all good, man. Killing two stones with one bird here. Now, the Z's can, of course, dig underneath the house, but, I mean, it's unlikely in the early game. How's she at? That they will do it, you know, so bad to the point where the house would collapse. Of course, I could be wrong about that. Oh, she's a crawler. Oh, okay. It's a good thing, too, because she is a cheerleader. See if I can actually get some headshots this time. Okay, good. Our first zombie kill. Woohoo! And she even gave us some sneakers. How about that? We'll take those. Thank you, cheerleader. Oh, and let's chop her up. We'll wait till she turns to a gore block and see if we can get a bone. Even though we actually can make a knife as soon as we get the iron, which is a nice find early on. Okay, so let's just finish digging this out. One thing we could even do too, if we wanted to, I don't know that I probably won't do this, but I was gonna say we could actually dig a moat around the whole place. But I don't think I'm going to stay here that long to do that. Back down for you guys now so it's not all washed out looking. Give it a hug and find out. What was I supposed to give a hug? I lost the context there. Famous lot. You know what, Widow? I'm actually very good at saying stuff like that, like, oh, it's all clear now, and then the shit hits the fan. I don't know. I think it's my positive outlook on life. Sometimes it gets the best of me. All right, let's dig out a little more sand here so we can actually make some jars with it. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. See, I just did it, didn't I? I'm probably going to get eaten in the next 2 minutes because I said that. No, seriously, though. We're doing okay so far. So far, so good. And how much wood do we have? We have 23 wood. You know what? Let's do this. Let's just do this. Because why the hell not? Got plenty of wood nearby. And those will help kill those guys when they fall down there. If they fall down there. Let's pick all this goodness here. We're right by a water source, which is a good thing. Ooh, That's a pretty damn steep cliff, though, so we won't be going down to the water via that direction. And then we'll get some more wood to get our spike count back up. Excuse me. And I'm getting hot. Okay, so we got to watch out for heat. Remember, that was one of the things. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go right back to the forest immediately, so we get into a cooler biome until that gets under control. Because I'm not going to mess with it. That's what killed me the first time. So let's just kind of stay over here. Our temperature should start going down. Let's confirm that it is. We're 92 degrees right now. You know, the other thing too is we could... Let's take this stuff off too. That is not helping with keeping us cool. Okay, so we're going back down. Snowberries, actually, when you make the stuff, help keep you warm, so we don't want those at all. I think we're doing pretty good as far as the day length too. It feels about right for this type of playthrough. It gives me enough time to feel like I can accomplish something in the day, but not so long that you know, things aren't advancing quickly. Plus, that very terrifying night went by pretty quick too, so that's a plus as well. I did take the hood off, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh, you know what we could do? Let's make a one of these. That'll keep us cool. I forgot about that. Yeah, this gives us -10. Excellent. As soon as you said take the hood off, it clicked in my brain that we could make that hat to do that. So. All right, we need 7 more of these to get back to 20. Almost back. And then I think probably the next thing we're going to do is we're going to have to start hitting some boulders to get some iron. So we can get started on iron tools and a hunting knife. I forgot to chop up that Z too, didn't I? That'll be kind of the next thing on the agenda. Don't freeze to death now, yeah. Yeah, Torfy Yucca Juice is an option. I am gonna probably make use of that as well. Black Widow, thank you, my friend, for the sub. Really appreciate it, bud. Appreciate it a whole bunch. Thank you, man. Very kind of you, bud. Very kind of you. If you guys don't know this, Black Widow, pay attention, old guy. Black Widow and I play together on his server. We play Empyrion a couple of times a week. And we will be doing that tomorrow evening. And we're currently working on building a space base. If you guys are around and you want to get in on some Empyrion action, come and check us out tomorrow night. Probably around 7 p.m. is when it'll be. All right, we're going to have to go drop some stuff off. Let's get our final spike made so we get that back the way it's supposed to be. And we'll work... Whoops, what did I just pick up? I don't know what I just picked up. We'll work our way back towards the house and gather wood along the way. And then we're going to make ourselves a chest and start dropping some stuff off in the upper upstairs. Okay. I still get a little jumpy, even now, you know. with trees falling down in this game. If you guys played 7 Days to Die back in the Alpha 12, 13, 14-ish era, you know exactly why I get a little jumpy when trees fall down. Because at that time, the game had a mechanic that if a tree fell on you, it would kill you. Okay, that makes perfect sense because that's what would happen probably in the real life. In real life, the problem with it though is that it would kill you even if you weren't standing underneath it. I mean, I could chop this tree down and be like this far away from it, and it would still sometimes bug out and kill me. And so it was a real pain in the ass. Real buggy, and I guess enough people complained about it that they finally just decided to take it back out. One of the cool things about that, though, is if you timed it right, you could cut a tree down and have it fall on top of a zombie and kill a zombie. So that was kind of fun. But more often than not, like I said, it would just bug out and it would kill you when it shouldn't have killed you. I have all the empty jars on me, don't I? Yeah. Maybe we should go down. Let's do this. Let's drink. We need to anyway. We'll fill these back up. And we should be able to make a cooking pot here pretty quick with the forge. If worst comes to worst, we'll just drink dirty water because I have that vitamin that we can use to cure ourselves of dysentery. So we're okay on hydration for now. Food's not, well, we have yucca, so food's not in the best situation, but it's not in a perilous situation yet at this point either, so. Okay, so let's cruise down to the water here and we'll fill up our jars. And continue to gather resources as we go. That's a wasteland way over there. Wasteland is a very good place to go in the early game to get scrap iron. But, as you guys probably know, if you play this game, it's also the most dangerous biome in the game too. So it's kind of it's a calculated risk is what it is. All right, so let's go upstairs. Oh, the Z's still there. All right, how about a bone shiv? Let's drop stuff that we don't need. We're gonna get rid of that. Dirt, probably not. Okay, give me a bone. Awesome, we got a bone. We got a bone. Beautiful. We don't need the shovel for now. We'll scrap that. Didn't I just craft a shiv? Or maybe I didn't. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Now we can start working on our knife skill, our blade skill. Oh, you know what? I suppose it's theoretically possible that one of them could still jump up on there. So let's make a new shovel and dig that out a little bit more. But first, we're going to drop off our stuff. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something else. We do need to set a bag down to stop spawns. Even though it's not going to do us any good if we die. Well, let's do that. I was just, earlier I was saying, you know, there's no point in having a bedroll, which is true when you're on Nomad and playing Den is Dead. But since we're going to set up shop here for a little while, we need to stop the spawns from coming back. So for that reason, I'm sure there aren't any new spawns. We will set it back down. Just put it right there. Okay, so that's done. We could put some stuff in there, but let's actually make a chest so we have more storage space. And I guess what we'll do is we can put our chests. Let's put them here. Okay. So we don't need this right now. We don't need that. We don't need that. We'll keep the food here. That's going to go.
Are you forgetting something?
What am I forgetting? I'm probably forgetting something. You'll have to tell me what it is, though. I don't know what I'm forgetting. I know I have to go dig that pit, which I'm going to do in a second, if that's what you're referring to. If you're referring to something else, then you'll have to help me out here. Clay and axe. Well, I'm not forgetting those things. I just haven't gotten that far yet, dudes. I know that I do need to do that. Okay. So let's put that there. I guess we'll hang on to the lead for now. The coal, I think we'll just smelt this because right now I want to get forged iron going first. Set that stuff there. We want to keep the stones. We want to keep the feathers and the wood. We'll get some cloth going, and then we'll make some bandages as soon as we get cloth going. Probably should keep those with us. I don't think we're anywhere near a snow biome, though this does give us armor, so we probably should wear this, and we'll just take them back off as needed if we start getting hot again, okay? All right, so that takes care of that. Let's head back on down. And we're going to dig this pit out a little bit more. Oh, my own stomach just scared the hell out of me. So let's chow down on some yucca, and we'll save the canned food for later. Get that up to, yeah, 50's good for now. All right, let's clear this out a little more. They probably can't jump up on there, but let's not take any chances with that. Just make sure that they don't jump up on there. We'll do one more over on this side. Okay, that's pretty good. And we'll just let him walk down onto the spikes. I don't want to put any more spikes down there for now. Excellent. We're doing good, guys. We're doing good. See, I said it again, didn't I? Okay. Now, I think probably the next order of business here is we might actually want to secure the forge too, just so they don't come in and damage it. So we'll do that now, and it's basically the same idea. Well, shoot though, we have to bust through brick to do that. Yeah, I don't think I want to expend energy right at the moment doing that, so let's not do that. We might as well get a campfire going, though. So it's day 2. All right, so we're gonna put all this iron in here and get it started. While that's cooking up, let's go back upstairs again and drop a couple more things off, namely this stuff. We'll hang out here long enough to get the glass and the sand in the forge and get some forged iron going, and then we're going to go start hitting some boulders to get some more iron fragments. So that's kind of the plan here. And then probably the first thing we will make is a cooking pot. If I don't do that, it'll take me forever to find one. If I do it, then we'll probably find it in the first POI that we loot. But that's the way it goes. Let's start gathering some cotton so we can make some cloth until we find a... we might have some curtains in there too we can hit. Until we find a campsite. That's a good way to get... Okay, we're getting hot again. So let's remove that stuff. And we'll just keep chopping wood. I want the cloth, of course, for bandages. Part of my brain is thinking, you know, long term in terms of, you know, like setting up a base and all that. And I have to keep reminding myself that this is Nomad. So we don't want to get too terribly committed to any one particular place. We definitely will not be spending Horde Night here. Well, let me rephrase that. We would spend Horde Night here if we didn't find a stouter POI before that happens. In which case, we would definitely be building a moat around the place and spiking it up like crazy. Okay, so let's head back here. And we will put the sand and the glass in there. And let's get started with some forged iron. Awesome. Oh, clay. We need clay. How come you guys didn't tell me I needed clay? Arcanus is going to slap me. Ah, man. Yeah, let's go get some clay. Where's my cotton? There it is. I know. I'm just trolling you, man. Since we can make some cloth fragments too, let's also get some going on some bandages. So we can make 3 aloes and therefore 3 bandages. So we'll need 6 pieces of cloth. Whoops. Oh, still making the aloe cream. I gotcha. Okay. Now, here's what I'm thinking. Since we have now secured the building and we have a bedroll down so spawns aren't going to happen, I'm going to close this back up. So that way if we're down here, you know, doing our thing and zombies come by, they can't just run right in here. They'd have to break through, which would give us time to get upstairs. All right, so let's make about 20 of these. And we're going to close this back up. Any minute now? Guys, you guys know I love you and all that, right? But I don't want you to win. That means I die. I think I'll just leave that as a normal block. A window per se. Almost 9 o'clock. This is the longest I've lasted so far. No, you know what? Screw that. Let's close this up. And we'll take this. I don't think we'll need to worry about screamers quite yet, but it will be a thing. Not too much longer from now. Whoops. Okay. Now, we also want to, I never checked this, did I? Oh, I did. I just didn't loot it. Okay. We also want an alternate escape route. You always need a back door, right? So our back door is going to be, let's put the plant over here. The plant would actually be something we would want to keep if we were playing Starvation because of the madness thingy. All right, we got a level. That's going right into Pummel Pete. After stamina, that's the next most important thing to get in the very early game on these settings. Okay, it's nighttime. Let's see, we're gonna need to make a few more ladders here. We have a wandering horde or just a wandering Z? I think that's just a single zombie. Turn your gamma back up. Okay. Let's keep these in there. We were gonna make some bandages. Let's keep at least one bandage in here as well. And we'll keep the rest on our inventory. We should be able to put this back on for now, though not necessarily, because you can still get really hot even at nighttime in the desert. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to put some ladders down here. It's going to let us do it like that. So let's get some frames. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. That way we have another way to get out of here. Another exit. Always a good idea. Always a good idea. Okay, so let's go check the forge. I guess clay is the next thing we need, right? In fact, yeah, we don't even need to check the forge. Let's just go get some clay. So we'll need our shovel. We'll put him down there. I hear a zombie walking around out there. It looks like this is clay right here. I don't want to dig right out underneath my ladder, though. Yeah, like this whole POI is on a thing of clay. All right, let's go to this one. And it's also on the way to the cheese tower if we need to make a run for it. Hey, who's breaking shit?
Hey, old guy, it's time to reset the votes.
We got a running horde. We got a running horde. We'll reset the votes in a second here. I thought I heard a bunch of footsteps. Whew. Oh man, my heart's beating fast. Okay. Reset the votes time. That was close. All right, so let me go here. We're gonna stop, and everybody should get their points refunded. And the betting starts again. Place your bets on the hour in which you think I'm gonna die in day 3. If you're gonna bet right away. Don't wait till later. Anybody that tries to bet in the hour that I die is disqualified, and I just shut my game down. What did I do that for? We are on DD4. Okay, we're doing pretty good. This is the furthest I have gotten so far since we started playing the Dead is Dead thing. So we'll see how day 3 goes. Arcanus thinks I'm going to bite the dust at 9 o'clock. Claudvoy at 3 a.m. Torfy at 7 a.m. Okay. That zombie's still out there. I may not have had a running horde. I wasn't sure, but it sounded to me like I heard a bunch of footsteps. And I wasn't going to stick around and find out. So there's a zombie right there. Okay, let's head back to the clay patch. And if we need to, we will scooch right back on up here. Well, I could die in the morning. You never know. Could happen. Get some clay here for our forge. Yeah, it just, you know, it changes the game. It changes everything about the game when you play with only one life. And I like it. It's fun. In my sick sort of way. Now, you guys know why I play this game on the hardest settings. I've already explained that. It's just to keep it interesting, you know, even into the end game. That's really the main reason. There are some things about 7 Days to Die. I'm not getting clay, am I? And, you know, understanding, of course, that it's a video game. But there's some things about it that are kind of not all that realistic. Not that I'm saying zombies are realistic. That's not what I'm saying. But, okay, we better watch the stamina. The fact that, for example, you know, you've got these corpses that are walking around that are, you know, partially rotted. And, you know, one hit from even just a wooden club should cave their skull in. You know, so there's that. It would be very unlikely that zombies that are in the state that these zombies are in would actually be able to run because, you know, their muscles and their legs are all rotten out. In fact, you know, they probably shouldn't even be able to walk for that same reason. So, you know, it's just stuff like that makes it a little bit, little unrealistic, but it's a game, so we just have fun with it and not worry too much about that stuff. Oh shit, he's like right there. Go away, man. Go away. Nothing to see here. Skater punk. No, no, no. Stay away from me. Oh shit, he's coming right here. Zombies should not be able to use skateboards either. Just saying. Okay. See which direction he's going to go. Search what? Bird's nest. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's just go back in the house and put the clay that we do have in the forge. It's being very quiet. Excellent. Now we should be able to make some forged iron. A cooking pot. A cooking pot requires normal iron? What? I thought you had to have forged iron to make a cooking pot. What the hell? Okay. Well, we have to go get more iron anyway, so that's not really going to set us back. So let's go back upstairs, drop some stuff off, and then we'll head on back out. That's really about all we can do at the moment. Chow down on some more yucca. So what I would like to hopefully do is have, you know, get into iron tools and get, you know, a decent supply of water and that sort of thing going before we move on from this place. And hopefully we'll luck out.
Are you forgetting something?
Hopefully we'll luck out and we will anvil first. That's right. I got to make the anvil first. Thank you for pointing that out. And we'll find a town or a city, you know, close enough to this place to where we can kind of, you know, use it as a base, which will eventually turn into an outpost, right? And then once we do that, I don't have enough iron to make an anvil. I need 200. I would have figured that out eventually, but so it doesn't change anything. We still have to get more iron, no matter what. No matter what, man. Let's do it. Since I have a pretty good supply of stone and wood, we'll just make a new axe right now. And we might as well scrap that. Let's set the gamma back down for you guys. All right, we get to pound on some stones for a bit. Yay. You know, before I get too far into stone pounding, I'm going to take a really quick AFK, get a new beer, use the restroom, and I will be right back. So don't go away, guys. I'll put some music on for you, and I'll be right back. Game is paused, of course, so the clock's not running.
We all seem to carry this disease ungracefully. There are angels on our shoulders and devils between our knees. And I swear not to be a victim to the way we're supposed to be. I wish there were a certain penance for the sake of
I'll do a boss fight with you guys.
there were still people
All right.
with eyes that still could see. There is not a favored answer. We're just waiting for the day
Damn it, Granny Tyranny. She killed all of us. I think Granny Tyranny has issues. Yeah, it's rude, man. Okay. Here we go. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I sure am. Something different. And as long as we keep having fun, we'll keep doing this. I probably won't do it all of the time, but you know, every once in a while we'll do a Dead is Dead. But we'll see. If you didn't already know, I put up a poll on Twitter a couple days ago for which game to play next to replace my Subnautica series. 7 Days to Die and Empyrion are pretty much mainstays. For now, for the foreseeable future, I will always be playing those games and streaming them. Excuse me, and have them on my YouTube channel. But then I also like to kind of play, you know, something a little bit different. You know, AAA type game or shooter type game. For a couple months there, we were playing Ghost Recon Wildlands. And then I switched to Subnautica. And now that Subnautica is over, we are going to watch the stamina, old guy. We are going to start playing Fallout 4. I put, what did I put up there? I put Far Cry Primal, which is a game I absolutely love. I put up Ark Survival Evolved with the on the Valhalla map with the zoology mod as an option. I put up Fallout 4, and I put up Skyrim with the Requiem overhaul. And on Twitter, Skyrim actually won out, which kind of surprised me. That's the one I probably, you know, I figured people would probably pick the least. But I underestimated the popularity of that game that's what, how old is Skyrim? Jeez, it's probably what, 7, 8 years old by now? Something like that, maybe? But a lot of people still like it. I have myself, way long before I started streaming, put many hours into Skyrim, and you know, modded Skyrim. That's not reflected on my Steam account because most of those hours were spent on modded Skyrim through the mod manager launch instead of launching it through Steam. But I probably have 2,000 hours in Skyrim. Well, maybe not 2,000, maybe 12 to 1,500, I would say. But I haven't played it in several years. But because, you know, so many people did, well, when I say so many people, I mean, you know, so many people for me. Because that was what most people picked on Twitter. Definitely something I might consider actually doing at some point in the future, since so many people were interested in it. So we'll see how it goes. But Fallout 4 won overall because I also had 2 votes in Discord that were not on Twitter. And so Fallout 4 beat Skyrim by 1 vote. So that's what we're going to do. It'll take me a little bit to get it set up. I am going to mod it. I'm not going to mod it heavily, but I am going to put some mods on it. So I can't tell you exactly when we'll start it, but that zombie was banging on our door. But we will definitely, you know, get it started ASAP. Okay, so I guess we need to turn this into... no, the first thing we need to do is we need to get an anvil. So we need 200 iron for that. I should have turned this thing off while I was away. I don't know if we're going to use lead at any point in time soon, but we might as well just smelt it since we have it here. Let's let that cook up. We'll grab this lead too. And I think that's all we need at the moment. Okay, let's pull this back out. And how much scrap do we need for the pot? 25. Is this a one-to-one ratio when you scrap this? I don't remember. Let's do... It's not. Okay, hold on. Okay, stop that. I don't know. I didn't see what the ratio was. If we scrap 7, what do we get? 26. Good enough. The rest of this will smelt. Wait, I'm being stupid, aren't I? I'm being stupid. I am, yeah, because this icon actually represents this iron here. But I need, oh, okay, yeah, because I need the anvil before I can do it. Never mind. Okay, let's just throw that back in there. So we're just waiting on the anvil. While we're waiting on that, let's take this out. I know I don't really need to, but we'll just do it anyway. And we might even make a mine underneath this house. I don't know. We'll see. The advantage of doing that, aside from, you know, resources, is because we're in a desert and sandstone is so soft, we will level pretty quickly because we'll be able to cut through the sandstone really fast. And we'll get points, you know, for doing that and mining skill and that sort of thing. So that could be a worthwhile thing to do. Let's just fix this so it doesn't look like crap. Okay, 5 more seconds for the anvil. Beautiful. Now we can make our cooking pot. We're moving up in the world, people. We're moving up in the world. When that's done, we can cook our water and we'll have clean water. Okay. Look at that. Isn't science wonderful? Welcome back, Cloudboy. Welcome back, buddy. All right. Now we can start making forged iron. But we're going to need more. So that's what we're doing. We're going to go chop some more iron. How are we doing on our hydration? We should probably take a couple of these with us, and we should probably go ahead and just drink them right now. We have a goldenrod, don't we? We'll even make ourselves a goldenrod. How about that? Excellent. Let's do this. Let's take the water back out of here. Or no, let's put that water back in and we'll just store it in there for now. Okay. We're going to have to hit some more boulders, unfortunately. I know it's not the most exciting thing, but it is absolutely necessary for our advancement in the game. So we'll keep whacking boulders here for a little bit longer anyway. And then I'm thinking, as soon as we can get a pickaxe and an axe made, yeah, as soon as we can get that made, we might go ahead and start looking around for a town. Because looting is a huge part of Nomad playstyle. We're not going to do a whole lot in the way of, you know, growing and making our own stuff. So we've got to loot and we've got to sell stuff to the vendor. And we have to buy a large portion of our gear from the vendor. That's kind of how you do it in Nomad style. So increased harvest rates, yeah, it would. That's something we could consider too, maybe doing, you know, for the sake of the play style and keeping things moving. Let's discuss that some more, Claude Boy. That's not a bad idea now that you mention it. Can I adjust that in single player though? Well, I can't do it from here. I'd have to go back out to the main menu. Well, we'll look at that later. We'll look at that later. Let's see. We should probably grab some more clay too. All of this activity should be getting me mining skill points. Well, no, I take that back. I don't get mining skill points when I use the stone axe. I get construction points. But I should be getting mining skill points with the shovel. Let's confirm that. If we go here and we go to mining tools. Okay, so the red bar is just about one character's width beyond the S. Okay, so remember that. Let's dig up a little more clay and we'll see what happens at that point. But my understanding is the stone shovel will give us mining tools skill. Steel spikes. Set faux XMLs. Oh, set of XMLs. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, maybe. The thing is, though, is, I mean, I guess I don't want to change the game too much, you know? But that does make a little bit of sense just to move things along with this particular play style. So I'll keep that in mind. All right, let's look and see. Oh yeah, we already went up another whole level there. Okay, good. That's a good thing. So that's getting our mining tools up, and it's getting our overall level up too. That's why, you know, we might actually consider doing a mine in the sandstone. I heard a Z, because we'll burn through that pretty quickly. But let's get some iron tools going first. That should be enough clay. What's the matter? I'm cold now. Let's take that off. Okay, there's a Zeke over there. Did I turn you guys' gamma filter back down? Looks like I did. Okay, gotta keep an eye on that stamina too. Really important. It's not a good idea to run it all the way down. There's some boulders over there. So it is a little after 1 o'clock in the afternoon on day 3. Okay, more boulder whacking. Hey, it's snowing. You know, if you guys are following my YouTube series on this game, you'll know that I'm in the process of building a mansion. And I'm in a forest biome where I'm at, and so, you know, every once in a while it'll start snowing, and then everything just gets covered in white, and I can't see the lines anymore of the house that I'm building. So it's a real pain in the ass. But, you know, you just do the best you can, then it eventually goes away. Setting up weapon damage to 1 and altering the headshot multipliers on all things. So basically what you mean is you have to get a headshot. You just, that's what you're talking about, right? Because if you hit him anywhere else, it's not going to really do anything. Guess I already have an axe there. Yeah, that could be fun. That could be fun. Another suggestion that somebody gave me a while back on my YouTube channel was to modify the game so that the blocks are weaker. And you can actually do that in the GUI too, just to give, you know, give yourself an even greater challenge, because the zombies can break through quicker. But I kind of, you know, I don't know. I'm not opposed to doing stuff like that, but I kind of wanted to play the game just on vanilla, but with those hardest settings. But it keep most stuff default. But that's something we could maybe watch the stamina, old guy. That's something we could do, you know, consider doing in a future playthrough. We'll see. I definitely think, though, up in the resource rate for this particular stream, you know, this style of play and the nature of the stream would be a good idea. We want it, you know, we want to keep it moving, so it's relatively fast paced. And so I think we might actually just do that. We won't do that tonight, though. We'll finish out tonight, you know, with what we started. But maybe when we do the next Dead is Dead, I'll bump some of that up. Stamina. Finish busting that up. All right, how much iron do we have? 78. We're going to need a little bit more than that to make... we want to make a pick and an axe. And might even want to make a shovel. Yeah, there's a Z over there. Especially if we decide to, you know, to do the mine thing underneath the house. Goldenrod. All right, let's do one more boulder. We'll take that back and then we'll see where we're at. Because tomorrow... no. Wait. Tomorrow? Yeah. We'll be about halfway to Horde Day. And we have to start thinking about what we're going to do about that, assuming we survive that long. I think I have a reasonable chance to make it. It's just those, you know, those first hours in the game that are the worst. And also put clay in those large stones to increase that forge work. Also put clay in those large stones to increase that forge. Huh? I don't... What? Sorry, man. That's like not registering in my brain. What do you mean by that? Clay in those large stones to increase the forge. Oh, are you saying make another forge? Is that what you mean? So we can get double going? I think that's what you mean. How do you guys feel about the length of the day cycle? Do you think it's about right? I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Speed up your crafting. You're collecting iron, coal, stone, harvest clay at the same time. I still don't understand exactly what you guys mean by that. Days are good? Okay. Crafting speed, increasing that would be a good idea too. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll look at the... We'll go through the settings at the end of this stream. And we'll kind of look at some stuff, and you guys could give me some ideas, and then when we do the next one, at that point, you know, then we'll try the new settings. Because we want the game to move along. We want it to be relatively fast-paced. And, you know, keep putting me in harm's way as much as possible, while still also, you know, allowing me to progress, though, with crafting and, you know, getting geared up and that sort of thing. So probably the way to do that, again, is like you said, increased craft timers, increased harvest amount, so that I'm not spending a lot of time doing this sort of thing, and I can be out, you know, raiding POIs and getting into hot water with the Z's. So, you know, so it keeps everything interesting. So we'll do that. We will do that. Oh, no, I get it, man. I get it. I get it. Whenever you guys type something and I don't quite understand it, I blame myself first, because its old guy brain might not be working, you know? Happens all the time. So we have 99 iron and a little more clay. Let's get that stuff cooking up. We grabbed another goldenrod. So let's cook that up as well. Don't care about this. We'll get rid of it. And I think what we'll do is we'll go till midnight, and then I think we'll end the stream at that point. That'll probably be a good stopping spot. And then we'll just pick it up again, right from midnight where we left off. Go from there. Well, you know what? If you guys want me to, I could do one more day. We could go for one more day. Only 40 more minutes. What the hell? Let's do it. Let's do one more day. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I guess we're waiting for this iron, right? So while we're doing that, let's continue to stay busy here. And let's start a mine. And what we'll do is we'll make sure I have plenty of wood to make ladders to get back out of here. Let's make 20 of those for the moment. Make sure I have plenty of stone as well. What we'll do is we'll dig a mine, primarily for the purpose at this point of just getting, you know, levels and stuff. And if we luck out, maybe we'll hit some iron veins down here, and then we'll have a little source of iron as well. Oh, we're gonna want to make, yeah, we got 15 frames. Okay, so that's good for now. Should be able to get a skill up from doing this fairly soon. Oh. It's not a good spot for me to be in right at the moment. Okay, I think they passed. Whew. I don't know where they went, but I think we're close.
Oh crap! Oh. Not good. Not good at all.
Damn it, Cloud Boy! You made me jump, dude. Oh shit, that's funny. Okay. All right, let's go. Go back down here. How are we doing? So basically, we want an axe and a pick, and a shovel. Oh man. It sure would be nice if I had a damn mining helmet, man. I tell you, I can't see it. Nothing. Cloudfire. Okay. How close are we to the next level? Oh, we're getting there. All right. Looks like we need to dig out some more. Oops. I think we're gonna want to make a pick first. we make that in our inventory. And that'll give us enough to make an axe, because we're going to need that for looting. And we'll see where we're at after we're done with that. We actually have 3 bosses, Torfy, so we might not get Granny this time, but let's see what happens. Okay, what are we doing? We're hot. Let's get this back on and take these back off. Okay, I can't see a shit. Excuse me. Good. Now we have enough for an axe. And I think what we'll do is we'll let the rest of these cook up. Actually, I think I might turn this off for now, just to keep the heat down, because we do not want a screamer showing up right now. That would not be good. So we'll just stick that in there for the moment. What I will also do is let's make another chest. Bloodboy wins. All right, awesome. And it is also time to reset the votes. Let's do that. Okay, this is the last day for tonight's stream. So place your bets, people. Place your bets on the hour in which you think old guy will die here on day 4. I did it again. Damn it. Turn the freaking game off. So we are now in day 4, the furthest we have been so far in Dead is Dead. Bodvoy is picking 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Arcanus is picking 7 o'clock in the evening. Torfy is picking 2 o'clock in the afternoon as well. Okay. There is our pick. You know what? There's no point in doing any of that right now. Okay, we are going to go out and about now that we have an axe and a pick. And see if we can find some more POIs to loot. And if we stay in a desert-ish area, we will grab some more yucca and aloe while we're at it. I don't have enough aloe to make another bandage, so let's get this back down on the toolbar, and I guess we'll put the axe there. No, we won't. We'll put the axe here. Let's put spikes in 3. We'll keep spikes in 3 for now, and then we'll put tools in 4 and 5, and the bone shift can go down there. Okay, let's go. So we're going to see if we can find, ideally, a town or a city, or if not, at least another POI. I'm going to turn that down some more so I can hear better. So we spawned in kind of up that way, I think. And there's nothing, as I recall, there's nothing in view that direction as far as, you know, a large town or a city goes. So I think what we'll do is we'll get out on the road and we'll kind of follow the road for a ways and see where it goes. I want to make some more frames so we can make another cheese tower as needed, and we'll probably actually make some cheese towers at regular intervals along the road. Oh. Alright, you know what? This music, I gotta turn the music off because I did not hear her. I was almost on top of her. This is not a good stream for me to be playing background music, and that's just the way it goes. Yep, so let's hit the road, Jack. And we'll go and see, find a town, or better yet, a city. Okay, and we're off. Our axe is done. Have we rolled into the next level? We still haven't. Okay, because I want to get the next point in Tyrannosaurus, because using the iron tools is going to use up our stamina a little quicker now. Give this guy a wide berth. Move along, nothing to see here. Okay, I see something over there. A building of some sort. Off to the left. That will go lead off to a POI. So let's go over the crest of the hill first and see what we can see, and then we might go off up that path next. I thought I saw the outline of a roof over there, but maybe it was just the landscape I was looking at. That's been it. There. There. I need to start getting into melee so I can start leveling it up. So we're gonna, when the opportunity presents itself, let's say we'll do some melee. Meaning we're not gonna go try and melee a zombie biker right now. But if it's just a normal Z, yeah. Wait, you know what? Is there something over there? I don't know. Gasoline. Okay. Something we need right now, but at some point we actually survive long enough to get a mini bike. Would also behoove us to start working on our bow skill too. She's gonna do the circle thing. Oh, there's a deer. Just derp out over there. I'm not wasting time. Wouldn't mind trying to get that deer. Let's see if we can pop this guy first. Oh, what a shot. Look at that. Woot. Okay. That was a lucky shot. We're going to have steak tonight, boys. Steak tonight. I still don't know if that's a building or a mountain over there. I think it's a mountain. Okay, let's squeeze around dumb shit over there. Oh, look what's in front of us. Look what's in front of us. Nice. Nice. All right, let's grab the goodness off of this thing. Aimbot, yeah, right. No aimbots. You guys know me better than that. Particularly if you saw if you saw my shooting when we first started the stream earlier tonight, I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Okay, that's cool. That's very cool. So, here's the deal. We are going to set up shop in this town. And I probably am going to just simply make a new forge wherever we do set up shop. And we'll go back and get our stuff from the cabin and then move out this way. All right, let's see if we can do this again, particularly since he's stuck. Oh, he was stuck. Look at that. Look at that. We're gonna have bacon for dinner tonight. Sounds good, actually. Might be able to get enough leather too in order to a poncho. How much leather do we have now? 12. Nice. Of course, if we move to the city here, a poncho is probably not going to be necessary. Well, it looks like part of it's in the desert, part of it's in the forest, and part of it's in the snow. El Divizio, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Okay. Watch our stamina. Whoop. Okay. Do the circle thing. Go ahead. We'll regain our stamina while we're waiting for you to quit derping out there. Actually, you know what? We're not even going to do that. We're just going to let you keep derping out. Move along. Unless you get out of your derp mode. Gosh. I hope that's at the top. I hope that's absolutely at the top of the Fun Pimps bug list. I can't think of too many more things in Alpha 16 that have been more annoying than that bug right there. Okay, we're getting cold. Let's take this off. El Divioso. Looks like I think I butchered your name. Sorry about that, man. Yeah, thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate that. I was a little busy there, so. Blood decal. I was going, what the hell is that? Yeah, there's another deer. Look at that. Just got spooked. Well, I don't want to mess with Edgar. If Edgar comes after us, we're spiking his ass.